I'm here to test drive the all-new Elantra. This is the 6th generation, and it fits into the executive sedan segment. It isn't a segment that garners much interest. It's a flagging segment, doesn't sell in high numbers. But with the Sonata having gone, Hyundai are looking at this being their flagship sedan. It's the one that makes the statement as far as styling, equipment, technology goes. Now, can this global best-selling sedan become a segment bestseller in India? Does it have what it takes? Is what we've got to find out.
A large hexagonal grille dominates the front, flanked by swept-back headlamps with the LED DRLs. The boomerang-shaped fog housings serve a dual purpose as air intakes. They create an air curtain at the front wheels to reduce disturbance, which improves stability, economy, and cuts wind noise. The side has a swooping coupe-like roofline, which merges at the end of the boot. And the rear is finished off nicely with the LED tail lamps that have 3 trapezoids as their distinguishing character. It's a handsome car that will garner interest purely for its looks.
Now, this is not the normal flowing line, flashy interior we're used to seeing from Hyundai. This is more German in its nature. There's a single tone dashboard, it's just shades of grey. There's this matte chrome looking plastic strip that runs across the center. Of course, the quality is all there. It definitely feels premium. It feels rich. It comes loaded with equipment as well.
The dash holds a large 8-inch touchscreen, which apart from the regular connectivity options like USB and Bluetooth, also features both Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The instrument panel has 2 circular dials for the speedo and tacho, and a 3.5-inch mono TFT screen that displays the trip computer info and distance to empty. The top-spec Elantra also carries a host of other goodies. Whilst the car offers a few features that others don't have, it misses out on some that others in the segment do offer, like rain-sensing wipers, paddle shifts, memory seats, and front parking sensors, among a few other small bits. There's a fair-sized 485-litre boot as well. The top spec also gets the smart trunk feature, but we found it wasn't all that smart.
Now, a helpful feature is really this. Say you have your hands full, which I don't at the moment, and you need to get your boot open. All you need is the key with you. You need to stand near the boot for 1, 2, 3 seconds. It's supposed to open automatically, not doing it.
Well, it is an executive sedan, and most executives are likely to be seated in the back. So that's where we began our drive.
It's a comfortable back seat in this Elantra, but the Toyota Corolla still trumps this as far as legroom is concerned. However, there's nothing really to complain about because there's enough space here, and tall passengers too will be comfortable. The only difference really is that it sits a lot lower over here because of this sloping roofline.
What's really improved though is the ride quality. It no longer feels soft and billowy at the back. Instead, the Elantra feels well tethered to the road, soaking up bumps and potholes with suppleness, and it still maintains composure at high speed. So yes, if you're looking for backseat comfort, the Elantra does a good job of it. The 6th Gen Elantra will have 2 engines mated to manual and auto boxes, so a variety of variants as well. We chose to drive the one that Hyundai expects to sell more of first. This is the U2 1.6 diesel that churns out 128 HP and 260 Nm of torque.
Now, this is the same 1.6 diesel engine that we've seen before, and it is a very refined engine. You barely hear any sound in the car at all. In fact, the cabin overall is really well insulated.
Elantra does offer that sense of flushness on the inside that's expected of the class, with the way it shuts out outside sound, be it engine, road, or wind noise.
This is not a punchy diesel. It doesn't have that sudden kick of power like you see in other big turbo diesels. It's a nice linear acceleration, which is a plus point because if you're ambling around at low speeds in the city, it's very, very drivable. You don't have to work the gears too much. And yet it never really lacks for power. I mean, if you're out cruising on a highway and you need to overtake, all you need to do is extend your right foot. It serves up the power. It's easy and comfortable in any situation.
The good part is that you don't feel any discernible lag. And although power comes in stronger after about 1800 RPM, you can still get a move on should the needle fall below that, as long as you're gentle on the throttle. Stomp your foot down and you will need to shift the gear down. However, there were some other surprises too.
There's a big improvement in the steering. Gone is that lightness at dead center. This one feels well weighted. It gives you a far better sense of security, especially at high speeds. And even when you want a quick change of direction or you're nipping in and out of traffic gaps, it responds quickly.
It's still not what an enthusiast would enjoy, but it feels far more connected than before. This is the feeling we got in the diesel. The petrol car steering, however, felt a little lighter and it had more vagueness at dead center, especially at high speed. But then, even that is improved over the predecessor. The petrol engine is a new offering with 152 HP and 192 Nm of torque.
This petrol auto is the SXO variant, and what I'm really enjoying about it are the vented seats. So I've switched the vented seats on and it's keeping me so cool in this humid, sweltering Chennai heat.
The petrol engine is more suited to people looking for that little bit of extra out of the performance.
The petrol engine too is smooth and refined, and you only really hear it when you push hard and get towards the red line. The engine's got a good amount of power, but what makes it even nicer is the gearbox, actually, because it's quick to respond, and you don't even have to put your foot flat down to make it shift down a gear. Gentle taps at the throttle make it shift down really quickly, and it's really good when you want to get that extra power for an overtake maneuver.
There are 3 driving modes offered with the Autocar: Normal, Eco and Sport. Sport quickens the shifts and holds till the red line. If you want to drive in a more relaxed manner without the gearbox shifting every time you extend your foot a bit, then switch it to the Eco for a more placid reaction. Hyundai claims the following fuel economy figures for the Elantra and is offering the car at introductory prices, which will be revised in December.
Well, we're definitely seeing the pace of development at Hyundai. Every product that they launch is a huge leap forward, and it's the same with the Elantra. It is a big leap over its predecessor, and I think it's going to bring some zing back into the flagging executive sedan segment. Now, it may not be the most engaging to drive, and the diesel engine could do with a little more punch, but as an executive sedan, it does all it's set out to do. It's got good styling, it comes quite well equipped, it's spacious enough, there's adequate performance, and what's really nice about it is the ride quality, which is an important part of this segment. So if you're looking for a sedan in the 15 lakh range, the Hyundai Elantra is a good buy.